Agents of Mock reporting in. Alicia, you're gonna hate this one. You're gonna hate me for it. It was a mock day, a day like any other day. I made a brick town for the mills in a city. Yeah, you hate Foreigner, I know it. You hate it. Alright, let's get me in. Hello, it's me, Agent Playwell. We're back here on MOCday. Welcome everybody. We're back to show off some stuff, some more stuff, and boy do we have a really cool show for you today. I think at least. I feel very prepared for this one, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. So let's add our co-host Alicia in.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm alright.
And we have a guest. We have a guest from a past show. And I'm so glad he's back with us. It's my good friend Jesse. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Playwell and Briquette. How you doing?
We're all here.
I was
Band's
watching
all
some
back
Agent
together
Carter.
again.
Are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. going to show up in Doctor Strange too?
Oh, I wish.
Oh,
That would be nice.
that'd be cool.
That'd be really nice.
I'm down.
Get our banner up. So welcome
We
everybody.
got damage control. We might get
Damage
Agents of
control.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep. So if this is your first mock day, welcome to mock day. This is a show where we come out and show off some stuff, basically, where we can come together and talk about original creations that we want to build or that we have built, and talk about maybe some techniques that we'll use in those builds. And so maybe you haven't started a mock or never built a mock before, so this is a great time to start. And we're trying to encourage that here on the show. So what is our topic today? Actually, first off, let's go around and see how everybody's doing first. Alicia, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Looking at the chat to see who we've got hanging out with us. We've got Doc Sampson. Hey, Doc.
What's up, Doc?
Tina Bricks is back. Hey, Tina. Love your builds. They're amazing. Ethereal Project 3D. And so far, that's what we got.
What's up, Matt? How you doing? Yeah, so we're here, and we're gonna talk about mills.
Hey, you're not going to ask how I'm doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
shafted.
No. Well, Alicia kind of went to the comments. I'm like, what's
Oh, sorry. You can chime in anytime. Whatever.
how are you, Jesse?
I'm not
I feel like Wanda on WandaVision. I got a case on the Mondays. Know what you mean?
You know what? That's funny because Alicia and I just started rewatching WandaVision yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah,
ready.
it's a good rewatch.
Yeah.
Classic.
So
It's
many
been
things
fun.
that you missed the first time around.
Yeah, and you kind of understand it a little bit more too the second go around. So
There's just nuances in the acting because you know what's coming. Kind of like, whoa, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Good
And
stuff.
I just love what's her face that plays Agatha. It just, I don't know. She
Oh, yeah.
just
Catherine
does such
Hahn.
a great job with
Catherine Hahn. She's amazing. She's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Catherine Hahn.
Anyway, I could tangent your show on superhero stuff all night if
Oh,
we
yeah.
had to. I'll let you get to the.
If we don't
That's not what
get
we're talking
to-
about today.
If we don't get to Doctor Strange at all, which we might not, because there's quite a bit that we'll get into. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I might have to save Doctor Strange for the next one. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Do something.
Yeah.
Creating magic with Lego bricks.
Yeah. That's basically what this is all about.
I got my ticket today for Thursday night.
Did you?
IMAX
Nice.
3D.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Went to real. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So,
we're doing the full shebang for it too. What was it? I don't even remember what it's called.
The 4DX where you do the butt punches.
Yeah,
and
you
there's
get the
action like
the butt punches and the moving of the chair and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Troy, Doc says your mic could come up a little bit.
Yeah, it's always low because it's a condenser mic. You have to get really close to it. So let me
You
try.
gotta get real intimate with it. Just come
You gotta
in
get
like
really
you
close
are,
like this.
That's it.
You know, like talk
That or turn
nice.
it way up and stay away. I don't know.
Yeah, I can turn the gain up. I just don't like it to get too scratchy. How's that
Massive
sound?
gain.
It's better than struggling to hear you.
Okay. How's that?
Shoot at you.
Sound good?
Good. It's good.
Better.
All right. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, mills. We're here to talk about mills. What is mills?
What
that,
is
that,
What is
that is the question. That is
Indeed.
what we're going to get into, and I'm kind of prepared this time because I think mills is a very popular topic and very it's been well received recently in the Lego community. So
Everybody wants a mill.
Yeah, and the road plates
except for Lego road plates.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that's something that I didn't even get into, but we could definitely talk a little bit about their new road plates, so to speak. So yeah, this is great for people that are building a city and kind of want to up their game a little bit, or if you're collaborating with somebody and you're going to take it to a convention or a Lego event at a show. This is the show for you, basically.
Much like these boys did.
Yes, much like we did.
Proof in concept and it happened.
Execution.
Yep.
It happened. The thing happened.
Executed.
So let me see. See, this is the only problem with slideshows is it takes up the whole screen. So let me see real quick. Let me try and share my screen. Let me solo myself
Usually
first.
you got the options.
Share my screen.
Share that screen.
This one. And then we'll do it real quick. Oh,
There you go.
Here we go.
Whoa.
I went to the wrong slide. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. All right. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right. So mills. This is what we're talking about today. What is mills? It's an acronym. That's Modular Integrated Landscaping System. So it is a way to create a landscape that interconnects the long and short of it, basically. We got some examples here, and we'll go through them a little bit later during the slideshow. But yeah, I'm just going to go through, talk a little bit about mills and how it can help your display, your Lego builds. So where did it come from? What's the origin of mills? A lot of people don't know this. It was developed by a lug called Hispalug and the community that revolves around it. And it's a Lego community for people that are Spanish or Spanish descent or that speak Spanish. And so for people that want to, learn a little bit about that lug and where they're at now, because I guess they are still very active. You can go to their website. They're on Instagram, Facebook. So that's a very, very good piece of knowledge about mills and where it started. So I don't know the year it started. I wasn't able to find that information, but I'm sure it's been around for a number of years now. Jesse, do you know any what the year was for it? Or
I don't know. You want me to hit the link and actually check it out?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
I'll do a little. I'll do some TJ research, as we call it.
All right, cool. I went to their website and I couldn't find it, so
Okay.
they didn't have any information about mills on the lug website.
They created it and don't have any info on it?
Yeah, well, so all the information that I got from this was from the L-Gauge website. So I will put a link in the description. I should have done that before we started. I'm sorry. But if you go to l-gauge.org, you can basically follow along with us for all the information that we're going to provide here, aside from the last slide. But yeah, that's where I got all this information. And, there's a lot more on that website that you can learn about. They have instructions for all this stuff. So let's continue though. Why mills? Why would you want to do this system? Well, it's a standard, for one, that you can follow. Everybody in the group can follow. And, you won't have to worry too much about it connecting and matching up when you get it to a show. So that was the reason why Jesse and Mel and I did that, is because we were so far away, we weren't able to bring it all together before the show. So easy interconnectivity between modules and builds. So it is like a Lego Creator modular building, to where it's got interconnectivity to where you can connect them together very easily and arrange them in different ways. So it's also durable. You can move it around. It won't fall apart on you. You can take it to shows. It's easily, you can easily break it down. So that's another great thing. Another reason why Mel and Jesse and I went that way is it was easy for us to travel with. That's another good thing. And it's versatile, and it's great for customizing your own roads and landscaping. So there's the possibilities are endless with mills, really. Aside from the road base plates that Lego provides. I mean, you can literally do anything you want, and it's not just for cities either. You could do this for practically any layout that you want, or any theme that you would want to do. The last one is realistic design choices. I meant a little extra letter there, but you can get really realistic with if you're doing in a city, you can get realistic sidewalks, you can get realistic paved roads. But are there downsides? Yes, there are, of course.
Of course.
It's a huge part investment. You need a lot of parts to do even just a single Mills plate. So for people that are just starting to collect Lego or just starting to mock, you're going to need to order a lot of parts to get it done. And yeah, there's shortcuts, but to get a really good looking Mills plate, it's gonna take some bucks. It's gonna take some dough to get it done.
That won't fall apart on you.
And it won't fall apart either. And the other side of it is it takes more time. It takes more time away from your regular building time.
That's why you get yourself a grunt who can just build mills for you. You can focus on the fun stuff. Yeah.
So it takes your time away from the builds that really matter. You know, let's be honest. A lot of the stuff that you're going to be doing mills with is going to support your main build or your main structure that goes around it. So definitely take that into consideration if you're going to decide to go this route with your display. All right, so let's get into what the Mills build actually is going to look like. So that this is a side view of essentially a base plate. So you've got a 2x2 brick or 2x2 plates in the corners. You've got a 1x4 Technic brick, which you use to interconnect them together. You can also use axle bricks. Jesse's a big fan of the axle bricks, and they do fit a lot easier together when you slide them into each other. So that's an alternate technique that you can do. And was that a your lug, Jesse, that started doing that, or was that the train museum?
Brickmania, actually.
Oh, Brickmania.
Brickmania has the big dioramas with the warships and other battle scenes and source and parts, and I don't know if axles are even cheaper, maybe, but they definitely slide together a lot easier than pins.
Yeah, they are. They do connect easier, that's for sure. So yeah, pretty simple. This is the ground level, the landscaping ground level. So as we show you different mills plates, you'll see that you go up one brick higher for roads, but at this point this is basically your base level for landscaping.
It's kind of like a Lego TED Talk. You're touting the benefits of mills plates. I kind of like it. It's very structured.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Arr. No pun intended.
So here's some more
quietly
examples.
searching dates. Looks like 2016 at least. There's some Flickr Hispalug evidence, but no like statement.
I have a feeling it's been around longer than that. But yeah, that could be 2016. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So here's some examples, and again, all these images that I'm showing, aside from the last slide, are from the l-gauge.org website. So, and there's heaps more of info that you can get about mills. So I'm basically just giving you the quick rundown of it. So here we're starting to change the elevation of the terrain on the mills plates. And this is kind of where you have, if you were in a collaboration with somebody, you would still have to figure out your height. If you're going to be, putting two of these together from two different people, you would still have to figure out the right heights for each, plate heights and all that stuff. But as far as connecting them together, it's already there for you. So that's one of the nice things. And these are ready for lighting too. You can route lights through these already too. That's another great thing about mills. So now we're starting to add roadways. So we've got a paved road, you got dirt paths, you got a combination of the two. You can do curves. So again, you're gonna have to line those up, but they're all on those 32 by 32 base plates. So they're all gonna match up.
2012. Whoa. Picture taken
2012?
2011. Yeah.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah, I'm struggling, but definitely there's a once upon a time picture here where in a magazine it was featured in 2012. So the first modulars came to life in 2011.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks for the info. Appreciate that, Jesse. So it's been around. It's been around for a while. It's not a new thing.
It's been around the block, making blocks with blocks and stuff.
So here's some more examples. We got Waterways. And then the other half of this is, train ballasting. So this is one of the big parts of doing mills, is to be able to have proper train ballasting and train tracks going around your city, and having those interconnect with the landscaping and your city roads and buildings and stuff like that. So I have never done this particular thing before, where you reduce the elevation gradually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jesse, have you ever done that in the museum? Have you ever had to do that?
Our Lego club has, but it was kind of something that when I joined the club, they were doing it, and it sucked because trains are going uphill, and they don't like to go uphill.
Exactly.
So, and you barely see it. Like you see, like I'm looking at this picture, and you know, it's going up 1-2 plates and in 10 inches. It's just why? It's just to make your engine struggle. So I'm not a purist, even though I'm in a model railroad museum. I am learning a lot about pure like, you know, modeling realistic things, and slopes and grades would be a part of that.
Yeah.
And
And this
so
is
much
to get
area to achieve those elevation changes too.
I
If
was
you
just
have a
gonna
small-
say,
Yeah, if you have a small setup, it would be really hard to make it effective.
Yeah, if you got a simple oval like it looks like they're showing, no, there's just no reason.
yeah, this is for the large
This is for the
you know,
40-foot table. Yeah.
lug displays basically.
Mhm.
But I thought it was interesting to show, you know, what you can
That's
do.
super cool. I never thought about factoring elevations to mills plates and that kind of thing. Of course, if
Yeah.
you're geared towards trains, that's obvious. You want to make it realistic, but yeah, it's cool.
So here is really the meat and potatoes of this whole system, in my opinion, is the roads, the roadway system, and you can see a kind of a quick breakdown of how these roads are built, or how they like to build them. And I'll show you. I have some examples that we'll show on the stream, but. Yeah, this is just a quick rundown of it. If you want to look at this on the lgauge.org website, they've got instructions over there. That's essentially what you're doing. You're snot building a little bit. You're using tiles. And you're throwing it down on a base plate. So. And to end the slideshow here.
Hey man, I got some roads right here.
Yep, we're gonna get right into it here. So this was a great example, I thought, of the possibilities of doing a mill system. Now I don't think he's actually using the mill standard right here, but I thought this was a great example of what is possible.
Yeah.
So you're doing curves, you're doing angled roads. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So it's a great system.
I think crosswalks, and you got to point out the yellow lines, the variety of the yellow lines.
Yep.
This guy's, not just the bait. It's the
lead
crosswalks,
lines
the stop sign,
and the lanes. It's crazy.
Yeah, the stop signs are great. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I
The
didn't even see
railroad
that.
crossing is painted, stud built into there too.
Yep. So you can do whatever you want. It's really cool. So that's it for me.
That's it.
That's it. Show's over now. I'm just kidding.
Okay, bye. Show us them roads, Jesse.
Yeah. So let's see what you got, Jesse.
All
Show
right.
us some
So
examples.
I got a variety of things, sitting in front of me, like a single lane, like alley. And this shows you the basics of a road and a sidewalk. And I cheat with my painted, I don't even stud them in. There's probably a way that you could like side stud that in so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah.
But I just cheat and lay them in there. Once you got it in the table, it's not going nowhere. And then using one of these big tiles.
Yes.
8 by 16
I love
tiles.
those.
That saves you bricks. So I know Doc was saying, how do you save money? Well, I didn't use any snot bricks to actually secure this. And look at, that's how much brick is under the road, like nothing.
Yep.
So if you got a source to get a bunch of these, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
And then,
and they look the cleanest too. That's why I like them. They look the cleanest.
So this is a little larger, where I had teed into another street from an alley. And I've got some references for 6 wide car, plenty of room, and 8 wide car, still plenty of room. You're between the lines.
Yep. They still fit.
And what I got going on with this is you can put this intersection up to this, and now this road is turning into this alley. It's really easy to just slide them together, or do that lock system. Again, I just cheat on that. So the sidewalks, I'm using 2 bricks and a plate, and then the tile for the sidewalk. So this system is on a base plate. You put it on a base plate. You build up 2 bricks. 2 bricks and a plate, because you can see this. You see how you can see the sidewalk, like where the gutter is. You can see that plate, so you want to use that in the same color of the sidewalk, but you can't see the red under it unless I can't slide that one out because the gutter's there. There's another technique that you can, like build in gutters and stuff. And then when you're building this sideways stuff, it's just 1 brick and then sideways brick. So it's really simple. You could eliminate a whole row of bricks. I've seen that done. This gives it a little more stability because those bricks are locking the base plate down. The gray plates are, you bulk order them. They're, roof plates for certain buildings. They're a bunch on the helicarrier from years ago. And then to wind up my whole talk spiel here, so I know you probably have other things, but here's an actual mills that we did for me and Troy's collaboration on the Spider-Verse. I wanted a 3-lane road specifically. So I wanted 1, 2, 3 lanes so I could have a car come in and then park over on the side of the road, and the other traffic's going this way, one way. That was a special deal for me. So making your own road, like Troy said, you can do whatever you want. You can make you don't have to have one lane or 2 lanes. I thought people were really stuck on 2 lanes, so I thought doing an alley was actually really helpful for me. And then going big here with the 3 lanes was another sweet things to do. And you can tell on here I did yellow curb lines, real simple with tile. And I've got a different style gutter on here that you can actually see under the tile. It's kind of cool. I don't know if the camera will catch that really well, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something I was going to mention was the gutter. I loved how you did the gutters there.
So you got the curb that's actually higher than the road, and the gutter, the water or whatever stuff could actually go down in there.
Yeah, and that's not part originally of the modular.
That's me putting my own twist, my own
Yeah,
twist on the system.
Yeah, I love that. That was great.
I've got
It really gave a sense of like realism and grandeur to in front of the Fist Tower. Like it just looked so. The 3-lane road looks so clean and realistic.
Thanks. There's studs sticking up here. You could put people on there, but I had orange cones. I don't have them in my hand right now, but you could like put things on this. You could stud things down to the street, so it's easier for transportation or for just you know, works well with 6 stud and yeah. That's why I brought these cars out. Here's your 8 wide car, and here's your 6 wide car. They look good together, even going down like a big street like this.
Mm-hmm. It's more realistic that they have different bases, like stud bases.
It's like they knew they were going to go bigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had for you.
Great example. Great example. So another thing I wanted to get into about mills is how can you utilize those old road plates that you bought originally for your city? Because once you go to the system, they are essentially useless to you. However, I have figured out a way to utilize them with mills.
What?
Yep, because he's brilliant.
It's going to be hard to see. My good camera is not working for some reason. Let me see real quick. Yep, still not working. So I'm going to have to do it through this camera. But you can see that's a road plate. That's a straight road plate. And I've built a mills on top of it. So I've essentially just created plates, a series of plates on the side of it to kind of create a wall. Let me see if I can break this one down for you so I can show you exactly what I did.
It's called a super brick. Plates on plates on plates.
So I don't know if yeah, I did do this on this one. Let me put myself on the big screen here. So I've got kind of hard to see, but these are 2x4 bricks right here. And I've built them out or inward. So I can connect them together with these plates. And then it connects to your 8x16 tile up top. So it's all interconnected still. I literally don't have the base plate connected to it. So it's still all interconnected with itself. And you can literally just put it right here on the road plate. So you're not wasting any of your road plates that you bought.
Takes a little more brick to make it a solid.
It does. It does take a little bit more of investment with your plates. But
yeah, I tried
it's
that
still,
a couple times, but
it's still pretty solid. So maybe not as durable because you don't have as many studs connecting to the bottom under these 8x16 plates, but you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of 32x32 base plates. So it's a great thing about it.
Our special guest star, Agent Scout, has joined the stream.
Scouters.
Hamming it up. Ah! Okay, stop. Go.
Some ballasted train track on a 16 by 32.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty simple. So yeah, I got some pictures I can show of the city. Some of the mills that I've done in that so far. Still got some work to go, but
is the slope going up where you're gonna place Grand Central and the Avengers Tower? Is that mills? Did you build it that style?
I'll show you because I did take a picture.
Right.
I did do this. So this is a good example, similar to what Jesse did, but sorry it's not lined up. I'm still working in there, but you can create curves in your corner sidewalks and put a gutter there. So that's what I'm doing in mine right now, because I'm going from a 2-lane road to a 1-lane road, similar to kind of what Jesse was talking about. And I think this next one is a pan. Yeah, so there's a little better shot of it. So I've got two 1-lane roads on either side of that sloped road. So I wanted the curve in the sidewalk, so that when cars turn into it, it's not as big of a obstacle for the vehicles.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And I brick built this because, it's a small piece. So this is right here. This is a 16 by 32 right here. And then we've got our 32 by 32s everywhere else. This will also be a 16 by 32. So again, another great example of how you can, section certain things and position them in a way that's to your liking. So it's very nice.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, like walking in there, what you're doing in the city, because where that is positioned, it's like right in the middle of all the tables. So
yeah,
I like being able to see it up close without crawling on the table.
There's another pan out. So yeah, still very, very early stages with that particular spot, but we'll get there.
Looks good.
So
So here's the Noir Layout from our collaboration. And there's another great example of what you can do with the snot building, essentially, and doing mills, is you can not only do roads, but snowy roads if you wanted to. The possibilities are endless, people. So this is what you were talking about, Alicia. This is at the other side of the end of that elevated road, using Lego's road plates. So this is from one set of their road plates. So I'm experimenting with it. I like how they're rigid. I think that's why I was experimenting with them here, because they're rigid.
Yeah.
So it was a nice rooftop, more or less, for the road up there. And yeah, the bridge is a little bit higher than it's supposed to be. It's going to be lowered, but eventually it'll all be leveled and nice looking. It, like I said, it's a part investment, people. It is a huge part investment, even for myself, even for Jesse, I'm sure. So
Oh yeah.
throwing
That's why I'm
that,
taking apart these 3-lane roads.
yeah. So I'm throwing that out there, you guys. If you're not ready, if you're not fully invested in doing this, you're not going to get probably as far as you'd like to, because I am still working on it right now.
Yeah, I worked hard on getting the 3-lane road all the way across, and now I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
I like, because I like how your Noir turned out with buildings in the back. So basically, I'm going to have a front row of buildings and then a center street, kind of, and then more buildings on my table, so that you can do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can do a 10-inch base plate building, and then you could do a 10-inch base plate or Mills Road with the 2 lanes like this, and then you do another base plate building. Or I got some bigger buildings, so I'm swapping out. Yeah, I'm swapping out some of these. And to go in between the buildings, like, so it's just not using up a bunch of table space.
Yeah. Yeah, the one lane is nice.
Yeah, I'm like
you get a lot more space back.
Yeah.
That whole 5 inches goes a long way. if you're you don't have a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, just sometimes it's nice to have that. I'm trying to show the more of the building behind. So I have a mix. It's weird. It is not a standard road system. It's like custom made to go around the buildings I'm taking to Chicago.
Yeah. I wish I was going.
Chicago.
I wish I was going. Snow on the
Let's see.
road
Dubbers.
was brilliant. Thank you. Curb
I've
on the
also done
sidewalk.
damaged roads, so you can do like superheroes breaking in, cars crashing, and like break the road and have like some crazy action scene going on.
Yep.
And like parts of the crosswalk, and well, we had the glitch pattern too. You had the glitch pattern breaking up the road.
Yep.
That was a good idea.
You could literally have a construction crew working on the roads. They got it opened up, or they're repaving it. There's
Yep.
just so many little things that make a big difference. Yeah, I should have grabbed an image that I did for our Bricks LA collab, because that was a good example. Or the Fantastic Four that you did. But
If
you guys want to see it, if you guys want to see it, go to the Instagrams.
Go to the gram.
If you're not following Jesse, go
to the
follow him.
gram.
Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
I don't know.
You're
You
not
go have
following
other.
these boys. What are you doing with life?
You want me to kill some more time and grab my Mole Man, or I don't know that I want
Is it-
to. I kind of took the Hydra Stomper was on top of Baxter Building, and when I was grabbing these, I knocked it over, and Hydra
Oh.
Stomper went all the way down and
shit.
crashed into the Mole Man, and his hand fell apart.
Oh no!
Oh no.
If it's too much, don't worry about it.
I think you get the picture though, like, and depending on what you want to do, fire or construction, like you said, you could actually have construction workers building the road or repairing potholes. You could put potholes
Yep.
and speed bumps into the road.
Yeah, you could wear them out. You could make it look worn, like you said. You could put black patches, like they've patched it recently with asphalt patch, or It'd be great,
Repaving studded
like-
road to smooth.
post-apocalyptic displays where you've got cracks and unkept weathering on the roadways. There's just so much you could do with it, and not just for cities. Let me reiterate that it's not just for city building either. You could use this in other stuff. You could make a starport with mills if you really wanted to. You could have a moon base with a roadway system in it. It's not just for cities.
It's not just for cities anymore.
I know, I think about the streets mostly, but yeah. The Whistler guys did a castle collab recently, and I'm pretty sure they had integrated some landscaping modulars with castles and probably dirt roads, for carts and carriages or whatever to go on.
Yep. Absolutely. Zizu wants to see pics of the glitch pattern.
Oh, I found a part of Jesse's road that has the glitch in it.
Okay. You know what? Brickanista's interview of us has some good pics in it that Jesse provided for her.
Yeah, after the show, she wanted more on the streets, and I sent her close-up patterns.
Yeah, because they're going to be doing that for the Jurassic World display, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's Jesse's glitched road. Yours wasn't built into the mills, though. It was on the top of it.
Yeah,
right?
I cheated. I just was working with the pattern, and then I copied the colors into the crosswalk so it came through, and then I was just like, it's over the top, so I don't know. It worked out for me.
I think it works.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's a good shot of Troy's glitch. I love that plaid, just like that square plaid.
We've gone plaid.
They've gone to plaid.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you see how you got your buildings overlapped or whatever, almost like, so you got two buildings in the front and then street going straight through, and then you have a building immediately blocking that street.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of the inner the spacing I was going for on my next layout.
There you go.
So you got a building, but then
that's
behind the street. Yeah,
that's literally as deep as we could go, because that's how big the table was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's about it. There's just a little bit out in front, a little bit of room out here in front, but.
And if I wasn't at the very end of that table with the other table behind it, I probably wouldn't have been able to put my little city backdrop buildings back there, because there wouldn't have been any space. So
yeah, everything had to line up because the collider was down here on the floor.
But yeah, Mills.
Mills
is great.
And Mills. What am I doing?
Mills is the way to go. Sorry. So Jesse, I don't know if I can show you because it's already locked in, but I did that Boba Fett's palace technique with the grates. I've already got it on the rooftop of the throne room.
In your mock? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, in my mock.
Yeah, I finished the throne room and then just put it on top of a sandcrawler.
I saw that, yeah. You've got quite the collection in there.
Yeah, all the tattooing stuff, and I was like, where am I gonna put that? I put it in front. I made room, but then you couldn't see the Jawas or anything. So I was like, what if it extended? Because Java's palace part has the Rancor, so it's already off the ground.
Yeah.
So for the real, I was like, I'll put it on here. And but I learned a couple little small techniques with that, and collecting the characters.
The little items, the little tiny items that you get in that are great. You get a metallic cup, metallic silver cup, which I thought was cool. I don't even think I have a cup in that color. But yeah, that that kind of stuff you can add basically anywhere you want and anything else, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it in the mock. So
Yeah, that was a good one. So that was my Let's Build the Force starter. Hashtag starter, Star Wars thing. I'm sure I'll do more.
are we gonna do anything for May? Are we gonna do anything for May the 4th?
I don't know. I just got that brickhead too, Alicia, on
Yeah.
my May the 4th order, just in case they didn't do the 99-cent thing. That was my make it a whole dollar thing, just in case, so I get all the freebies. But,
yeah, I bought her like on release day because I wanted to make sure that I got her. So yeah, I had other things to buy for
like
me.
She's very popular, favorite character. I can't wait for the Ahsoka series.
It's gonna be good.
Should be fun.
I almost bought another one of these because I didn't remember that I bought it. Because that's how big my shame pile is.
We got a shame pile.
I think we have 2 or 3 shame piles.
I'm starting to put a dent in it, and then I'm starting to disassemble stuff that I just like, the Venom T-Rex. I'm taking apart right now. I'm starting to do a bunch of Venom characters, kind of for the Brick Shelf and Teflon Todd.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're awesome Marvel builders also, but I think they're both in Australia, so they're doing a challenge, Marvelous May. So Lego Marvelous May will find a bunch of stuff this month, and the first week is mashing up minifigs. So I did a Venom Goblin. I'm gonna try to Venomize the whole Sinister Six.
That'd be cool.
Even though Venom's kind of in it, I'm just gonna be like, that's what I'm doing. I'm Venomizing my Daily Bugle. I want to. You got a second, or are you gonna end the show?
No, please, show. We will
Troy
never
will allow us to go over 5 minutes.
We'll never turn down somebody that wants to show a mock on MOCday.
Yeah, I'm a big show off.
So
this was the minifig I made.
Oh, let me get you on the big screen. Sorry.
Tina says, "Show us."
It really pops with the green and the purple and the black. I know it's not focusing, but you get the picture.
Yep.
Venomized. So I'll have to see if this focuses though. I'll try to stand up. Daily Bugle sign, right?
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of neat.
Says? Can you read it?
Venom?
Yeah.
Venom.
Daily Venom.
Yeah.
So if you look close, there's a V, E, N, O, M.
I like it.
Oh, and here's my next post. Here's Vulture Venom. So that's what I'm doing with the Daily Bugle. My whole Marvel City for Chicago is going to be a what if all over the place. So it's like, what if Venom took over the Daily Bugle?
Nice.
That's awesome. Thanks, Macy. We always appreciate you showing up and hanging out in the chat.
Yeah, thanks guys for having me on. Thanks Tina Briggs, Zizu, and Doc for showing up, chatting it up. Hive was in there for a sec. Yeah.
Was Hive here?
He just like put the eyeballs in there and then.
Oh yeah, he was here.
Working.
Lego Train Guy was here.
Yeah.
Our friend Matt, Ethereal Project. Cool. I think that was a successful mock day, you guys. Thank you guys very much.
Mark it on the calendar.
Done and done.
May MOCday. May the MOCday be with you.
May the MOCday be with you. Yeah.
This is
The multiverse
way
of mock
to
days.
Mock. This is the way to mock. This is the way.
Multiverse of Moctus. Moctus. I don't know.
The mock is with me, and I'm one with the mock, and the mock is with me. I like saying that one almost more than May the Force be with you. Like, I rewatched Rogue One and Chirrut. Man, that was just like, what a great character. I hope somehow we can like get another character like that, or show him younger or something.
Yeah, that whole movie was just the way it. I don't know. It was a Star Wars movie, and it wasn't a Star Wars movie. If that makes sense at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, other than him, it didn't have Jedi, right? Well, other than, I guess, Vader at the end. That doesn't count, though. Yeah, there was no Jedi.
But the other part of that, what I was getting at, is the good guys won, but they also lost. That's what I like about it. It adds
well,
just
Star Wars
that
has had started off that way pretty much too.
Kind of, sort
it's always
of.
about hope.
Yeah.
I mean, when Empire ended, it was like, dude, carbonite, done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Gotta have the
Empire
balance.
was great. Yeah. Kind of like threw a wrench in the whole thing. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys, everybody. That is our 1 hour show of MOCday here on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys for showing up. Oh, that's Alicia.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, that's me. Hi.
You know what? How about you just close it out? Close it out for us, please.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Bye.
See ya. Exit.
Exit.
Nope, we're still here.
Oh, God.
Just kidding. Here's your convention schedule. Go to convention, people.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Do that.